Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. If you haven't already seen my community post, or you're not in my Discord server, I did say I won't be uploading for an unspecified amount of time due to some things that I've got going on in my personal life right now. But I just wanted to make this video to just talk a little bit to you guys. Yeah, this does not mean I'm back. I hope to be back soon, but right now it's just I don't really have a lot of motivation anymore. Unlike what I said, I think in my last video, or actually no, I think it was a video. I don't know. At some point I said I had a lot of motivation for videos. It might have been a couple videos ago. I forgot when that was, but stuff isn't going on. Basically, I won't really get into many details here. I prefer to keep my personal life fairly private, but the reason I ended up making this post, and the reason the past week has been quite rough for me in real life, is due to my boyfriend and I breaking up. And I mean, I don't know how many of you guys know I have a boyfriend, because I don't, as I said a little bit ago, I don't say much about my personal life, in that regard anyways. On my channel, I prefer to just I talk about some personal stuff, like my health or school, but I don't really dive into like other things if you know what I'm trying to get at here. Yeah, I did mention him in two or three different videos on this channel, and yeah, it wasn't a super long relationship, but definitely has affected me a lot, regardless of the length of the relationship, because I was really committed to that, and man, I'm so bad with words. I was committed to the relationship, and I thought I had found the person for me. I thought I was going to marry this person really early on into dating. Like, it was already on my mind, and I thought I found the person for me. But unfortunately, stuff doesn't always work out the way you think it will. I've definitely learned that over these past couple of years. I mean, the very long duration or chapter of my life with dealing with these health issues. I've gotten through the worst of it, but I'm still dealing with a lot of it now and just trying my best to heal and recover. And I know it'll take time. As each month goes on, I'll be better before I know it. But yeah, I really didn't see this coming, and this year has definitely not been as rough as last year. Definitely not. But throughout this year, I thought everything could be great. I made friends. I had plans to start going back to school. I was already thinking about going back to school at the beginning of this year, and I was like, I'm gonna start in fall when I should be, much better health wise. I was still not in the best shape at the beginning of this year, and I also liked a guy, and eventually we started dating and all that. But yeah, everything seemed to be turning around. It seemed like this was going to be a much better year than last year. I had been through so much last year, and my whole family has, to be honest, and I felt like I was starting to enjoy life and be happy now as the year continued. Unfortunately, everything doesn't work out, and the relationship ended. And for the first two, 3 days, I really was in a bad spot mentally. I won't really get into that, to be honest, but really bad spot, really bad spot. I couldn't understand why this was happening, especially since I've already been through, I felt like a lot already in the past like year and a half, and I couldn't understand why this was happening. Why it seemed like things were turning around, and now it was going down again. Just things in my life, and I believe that everything happens for a reason. I still don't understand why everything had to happen with my health. I don't understand why this is how the relationship went, but I believe everything happens for a reason, and the first 3 days were super hard for me. A few things that really helped me through it, though, or helped me get over that period of feeling just terrible and really like emotional and all that, was number one, just lots of prayer, trusting in the Lord, and just the specific verse that I've like held close to my heart last year, and I was reminded of it, after going through this past week, and it's Romans 8:18. Yeah, this verse just really means a lot to me, and it's definitely my favorite verse in the Bible. It's a great reminder, and it's really encouraging, and it's something I've been trying to hold on to through a lot of stuff that's happened over the past year and a half or so. And another thing that has helped me, well, getting through the first few days, was just finally opening up and talking to a couple of my family members about what happened. Because, I mean, the first couple of days I was not talking to really anyone, to be honest. I just wanted to be alone and just didn't really feel like doing anything, to be honest. But I eventually, talked to my mom, and honestly, it was really like therapeutic, I would say. Just going through everything and being able to just say everything out loud and listening to myself say it and just drawing different conclusions or pulling small things here and there from like the whole experience and figuring out what I can learn from this and just I don't know. It was a lot more helpful than I thought it would be. Those two things in particular really helped me. So yeah, that was the first 3 days. Two next couple days actually were quite different. I was actually really in a good mood to be honest. I felt like I had reached this high all of a sudden and I felt great. I was just nothing to complain about really, just I was doing great. Or did that crash and just fall apart really fast? Yeah, that lasted like 2 days, and then after that, well, since then, I feel like I've just been feeling back to some feelings I've been having previously, but just feeling like really negative, and also dealing with kind of just feeling numb and depressed, and feeling like happy, but also unhappy at the same time. I don't really know how to explain that. I don't know. It's such a weird feeling. I'm just trying to work through it right now. I talked with my mom, with just like how I've been feeling now, after the whole feeling pretty happy for a couple days, and now it's just like I just crashed. And she's been really encouraging, and obviously I just been praying and just obviously I'm still going through it right now. I'm still figuring out life, the situation, this chapter, just everything really. The best thing is just to find the next right thing I need to do, find something to focus on that'll improve me in some way, mentally, physically, spiritually, and just help me get my mind off of everything that's kind of happened recently. I would definitely not say to like ignore your feelings about something. I feel like I felt my feelings enough those first couple days, 2, 3 days. I cried a ton. I went through all the stages of just so many things going through my mind, and now I feel like I'm at a place where I've processed everything pretty much, and the main thing I just deal with is just like these looping thoughts that are really not fun to deal with. About just the situation and other things. But I feel like I'm in a much better spot, even though I don't feel amazing right now. I really don't. But I'm in a better spot than I was at the beginning of last week. I mean, I was really in a bad state mentally in a dark spot. I'm not gonna get into details, but it was hard. It was hard. I mean, this is the first time I ever went on a date with someone. So even though it was not a super long relationship, it was still a lot on me and a lot to process. And yeah, but I want to get into some positive things. I've already kind of covered some positive things. I feel like with like moving forward, which is basically why did I say it like that? Which is basically finding something else to focus on. Like I've already gone through the emotions, felt all the emotions. That's a very important thing to do when going through something like this or something else like a loss or something in your life. Feel all the emotions, go through that, and just let your body get things out with like crying and maybe going to the gym or working out or something like that would help you. I went for walks, that definitely helped. And yeah, just going through all that. And now I really just want to focus on what's next in my life. Like, what do I need to do next to move forward, to improve myself, to just get better, and just keep waiting, and trusting in the Lord that He will bring the right person into my life and He will get me through this situation because He's gotten me through so much already. And yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I feel like there's a lot of things I can focus on. There's a lot of things I can work on. I would like to get into working out again. I haven't been really actively working out since like 2023, I think. Would love to start that again. So that's something I've got on my list. And then, of course, a week from today, I'm starting college. So that's another thing I'll be focusing on. And I will try my hardest at that. Um, I mean, I feel like I gained a lot at the beginning of this year. And then as time went on, I feel like I kind of lost people. That sounds bad. No one died. um, you know, people came into my life and also left. And starting this next semester of college, I'm excited for it because I'm going to a different school. I have opportunities to meet so many people. I'm going into the school year with no friends, not only at the school, but just in general in real life. It's unfortunate, but hey, there's always a chance to make new friends, as long as you find ways to put yourself out there, and also a chance to meet someone, whoever that may be, whoever the Lord puts into my life. So yeah, just going into this next chapter of my life with a positive look on things. And every day is not going to be easy, of course. I don't know how I'm going to feel next Monday, first day of school. I don't know if I'll be dealing with some things in my head, but I've got to like focus on, starting school. I don't know. Just taking it one day at a time right now and just really doing my best to trust in the Lord and reach out to family and all that if I do need support or just to talk through something. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I don't really know why I decided to share all this, besides the fact that I did know I wanted to be like, I don't know what I'm gonna title this video, but I wanted to just, I guess, be vulnerable and also give you guys some encouragement, or anyone who might be watching this video, even if it's just one person who I can somehow encourage in some way through the story I've told and just through the process I'm going through right now. And also a couple things I want to say before I end this. If you're going through a hard time right now, I just want everyone out there to know you're not alone. If you want to talk about it, feel free to join my Discord server and you can message me. Or if you just want to drop a comment and ask for prayer and you don't want to get into anything, I'd love to pray for you. And just know that you're cared for, you're loved, and you're gonna get through this. Whatever you're going through right now, I believe everything happens for a reason, and you'll get through this. I feel like I'm not the best with words. I'm trying to be encouraging and motivational, but nothing wrong with keeping it short and sweet. Mainly what I wanted to just talk about in this video, I did record the gameplay and my commentary separately because I knew I would not be able to focus. I was playing at the same time. So, but yeah, feel free to reach out. Feel free to ask for prayer if you need it. I would love to do that. And I hope this video helped someone in some way. I'm not ready to come back yet, but when I'm ready, I will be back with lots of great content because I have a lot of ideas, a lot of things I've started, like videos I've started on already, like 3 different videos, big videos that I'm really excited for. I just don't have the motivation to really put the time and care into those videos that they need. I don't know how to explain it, but like I feel like I need some time before I start back up again. And yeah, I mean, if you aren't going through something rough right now and you got something maybe exciting going on in your life or something that happened recently, feel free to share that in the comments as well. At my church, we do before the service we do prayer and praise, so people can put out their prayer requests and also praise. So if you got something you're super happy about that you've been blessed with recently, they also put that down on the list. I've never been to a church that's done that, but that's actually pretty cool. I think that's great. Yeah. I think that's all I want to say in this video. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you all very soon. But until then, take care of yourself, and God bless.